Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. As I did promise in our earlier video, I want us to have a look at a clip that has been going viral. A clip of Gatundu South residents who took to the streets yesterday to send a warning to Moses Kuria that he is embarrassing them. And just as I did state in our earlier video, it's not only Moses Kuria they are warning, but they are also indirectly warning William Ruto's government. Listen to this before we continue.
Gatundu South residents took to the street on Friday to demonstrate against vulgar and transgender sentiments by trade CES Moses Kuria. Kuria, who was speaking during Dumoya Mount Kenya entertainment at Gatundu Stadium last Sunday, attacked former President Uhuru Kenyatta, threatening to storm his Ishaweri home and relieve himself in public. The CS further warned the retired president against sabotaging President William Ruto's government, asking the former head of state to respect Ruto. But his sentiments did not sit well with Gatundu South residents, who have now told him off, led by a group of elderly men. The residents demanded that Kuria apologizes to the Kenyattas while urging President William Ruto to tame his CS.
Kuria kama mtoto wetu, kumwambia hiyo msemo yake na mwenendo wake haendi mzuri, sababu hiyo sio desturi ya Mkikuyu kufanya namna hiyo.
Badala ya kuja kuambia vile anaweza asaidia watoto wetu wapate kazi, ile matamshi anakuja kusema ni matamshi ambayo haina heshima.
Vijana wetu hapa hawana kazi, wanahangaika. Angeweza angalia kwa upande wa kazi badala ya kutusiana matusi ya haya. Tumekasirika sana.
Imanotea sisi haibu kubwa sana kwa sababu natukana uhuru mbele ya watu na mbele ya watoto.
This is not the first time CS Moses Kuria has been held accountable for his transgender sentiments, as a few weeks ago, Kuria was on the spot again for directing 4 remarks against Nation Media Group for telling a story he did not like. Margaret Kima.
What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? Moses Kuria is seen as William Ruto's spokesperson, and that was made clear by William Ruto himself when he defended Moses Kuria after Kuria attacked NTV. In fact, William Ruto at that time asked Kenyans a very simple question. If Kenyans don't want Kuria to defend him, who then will defend him as the president? So Ruto approves of most of these remarks by Moses Kuria. And in one way or the other, some Kenyans see him as William Ruto's spokesperson. So by Gatundu South residents attacking him and feeling embarrassed of his remarks, that's an indirect message to William Samoei Ruto. Yes, the people on the ground are just telling William Ruto they're not happy on how he's running the government and on how his ministers and top government officials are behaving. That's the message I'm seeing here. It's not only Moses Kuria they are sending a message to, but they are equally sending a message to William Samoei Ruto. And then secondly, William Ruto's narrative seems to be losing taste on the ground. Upon Chebukati declaring William Ruto the winner of August last year's presidential election, Ruto and his team have been accusing Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga for the current state of affairs in the country. And not once or twice they've been saying they inherited empty coffers. And they have been using that as an excuse for not delivering. Anytime they feel they have not delivered, they start insulting Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta. And that's exactly what Moses Kuria did last week. So it appears that that narrative is no longer appealing to the people. Deliver. Don't start attacking Uhuru Kenyatta or Raila Odinga. You are now the president. Deliver. That's also the message the people are telling Ruto. His narrative of constantly finding scapegoats in Raila and in Uhuru Kenyatta is no longer appealing. And if Ruto does not listen, then I'm seeing the divide between William Ruto and the ground is only but going to increase. As it is right now, it's very clear Ruto is out of touch with the ground. What normally happens in these rallies, he goes across the mountain, those are mobilized supporters who are mobilized by local leadership to cheer him up as he speaks. So Ruto never gets that opportunity to know exactly what the ground is saying. Local leadership always mobilizes some youths and some people who are paid to emulate and to cheer William Ruto up as he speaks. He has never gotten that opportunity to talk honestly with the people. And if he doesn't do anything soon or very fast, the divide will just continue. And also from that, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto, or rather the promises William Ruto made and he has not been able to fulfill, the ground is now waking up that Ruto lied to them. And that's why we are now seeing residents of Mount Kenya getting that courage to call Moses Kuria to order. They are waking up to the reality that Ruto will not be able to fulfill the promises he made to them. And even before I conclude, Gatundu South residents are just confirming in broad daylight to Kenyans that they will no longer allow their leader Uhuru Kenyatta to be embarrassed. They are just sending that message that Uhuru is still a respected leader in the Gema nation. So if Moses Kuria, they think they have supporters on the mountain, Uhuru too has support. So waheshimiane. Failure to which they'll also come out in defense of Uhuru Kenyatta. And this time around, should Moses Kuria and his team plan another Northern farm attack, then it's clear they will face serious resistance from Uhuru Kenyatta supporters. Last time, they got away with it. But this time around, they might find serious resistance. As I conclude, Uhuru Kenyatta has been silent as Ruto and his team attacks him. So that has created this feeling that Uhuru is a victim. Ruto and his team are clearly the aggressors here. And I'm seeing that giving Uhuru Kenyatta serious sympathy on the mountain. He's being seen as an underdog, somebody under the attacks of Ruto and his team. Ruto is using all the machinery, all the instruments of power he holds to attack and to intimidate Uhuru Kenyatta. Thus earning Uhuru Kenyatta sympathy on the ground. And if Ruto does not change his strategy, then Uhuru is most likely going to come up again on the mountain because of sympathy. And this is why sometimes I do say here that if Ruto is not very careful, Uhuru will succeed in tilting the scales against Kenya Kwanza on the mountain. Ruto should not be seen to be the aggressor. He should be seen to be neutral and a person who understands. Because from what is happening, he's coming out as somebody who does not understand at all. He's coming out as a dictator. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum, contact me through the number below. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.